Trump administration, and we have major breaking news. Our MSNBC colleague Rachel Maddow and the Washington Post have obtained a pre-publication look at the much-anticipated book titled A Warning by Anonymous. The book is due out November 19th. It's written by, quote, a senior official in the Trump administration, the same unnamed author of that September 2018 New York Times opinion column titled, I am part of the resistance inside the Trump administration. The experts offer one person's view of what it's like to be in the administration. NBC News has not seen nor been able to confirm the contents of what's being reported tonight. The excerpts describe a cabal the author refers to as a steady state within the administration. Quote, President Trump should not be shocked that wary aides and cabinet members saved his presidency. My colleagues have done so many times. He should be worried. We should all be worried that these reasonable professionals are vanishing. With every dismissal or departure of a level-headed senior leader, the risks to the country grow, and the president is validated by a shrinking cadre of advisors who abet or encourage his bad behavior. We are already seeing the consequences. Another section of the book goes into detail about how the president must be briefed. Quote, it took a lot of trial and error for West Wing staff to realize there needed to be a change in the White House briefing process. Until that happened, officials would walk out of briefings frustrated. He is the most distracted person I've ever met, one of the president's security lieutenants confessed. He has no effing clue about what we're talking about. The anonymous author also wrote, why do people stay? A close friend asked me at the time, you should all quit. He's a mess. That's why, I responded, because he's a mess. It was true for a lot of us. We thought we could keep it together. The Washington Post's Phil Rucker, who joins us in a moment, has read A Warning. Tonight, he quotes the author as saying, senior Trump administration officials considered resigning en masse last year in a midnight self-massacre to sound a public alarm about President Trump's conduct, but rejected the idea because they believed it would further destabilize an already teetering government. Another quote describes Trump careening from one self-inflicted crisis to the next, like a 12-year-old in an air traffic control tower, pushing the buttons of government indiscriminately, indifferent to the planes skidding across the runway and the flights frantically diverting away from the airport. The Post includes another quote about what it's like inside the White House when the president tweets. Quote, it's like showing up at the nursing home at daybreak to find your elderly uncle running pantsless across the courtyard and cursing loudly about the cafeteria food as worried attendants try to catch him. You're stunned, amused, and embarrassed all at the same time. Only your uncle probably wouldn't do it every single day. His words aren't broadcast to the public, and he doesn't have to lead the U.S. government once he puts his pants on. Here for our leadoff discussion on a Thursday night, Philip Rucker, Pulitzer Prize-winning White House bureau chief for the Washington